Negativity worth a 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-6. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. In other Blue Jays news, first baseman Kendrys Morales will miss a significant amount of time as he's been placed on the 60-day DL. They're saying he has cartilage damage in his knee. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-1. The Kansas City Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. The Twins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 2-0. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. It was their 5th straight victory. Also in Angels news, starting pitcher Shohei Ohtani has been placed on the 60-day disabled list. He's said to have a torn MCL in his knee. The Texas Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they crushed the Cubs 9-1. The Marlins bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. The Braves got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5.
Afternoon baseball. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Mark Trumbo. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Hicks going back, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Voit is right there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Davis waits on the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field, and a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0. Standing in now, Cedric Mullins. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tanaka sets his sights, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
He's running. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Orioles. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez comes up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jed Jerko, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Tanaka into his motion. 2-2 on its way home. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Jesus Sucre would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And the throw in gets away from him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Grounded slowly to the left side. And that's the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Aaron Hicks becomes out number 2 this inning. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home misses off the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Davis on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
In now, Cedric Mullins. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Jordan Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Mullins is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Trumbo leads off second with one gone in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Ready for another chance? Jesus Sucre, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-1 home. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Settling in now, DJ Stewart trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And here's Renato Nunez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Played on the backhand. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Hit back up the middle. A spin and a throw, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. digging in. Aaron Hicks, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cedric Mullins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Mullins is on his way home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Andahar brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out nice.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Stewart is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Sucre is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Zach Britton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now to the plate, Jesus Sucre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, DJ Stewart. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Renato Nunez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit hard back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the end. Stepping up now, Luke Voit, 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. In now, Cedric Mullins. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 5. Hit hard to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take play, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they're getting to the bullpen by this time.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Stewart looks up. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 2nd home. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around 2nd now and headed for 3rd. And the offense continues as he's into 3rd with a triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We play. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and the The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run it down, and that's a tough out number 2. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 2. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Britton will put this one away, and stepping in, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Last chance for the Yankees. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Chopped up the line to first. Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Voigt rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Cobb gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Masahiro Tanaka couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why. Create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice. Grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze. Walk off like a pimp, grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. Hun, I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Play these fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, when to you, girl, doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. It's a slippery slope. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the porch, or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this, but no IG into the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds you planted. That. Ring around the roses, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Play these fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah. Say, look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up, gotta pay up. Put it down for 'em. Still with your day ones. Can't forget where you came from. Where you came from, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. Came a long way from underpaid. Took the long way to make 'em wait. Quick as summer in a hurricane. Flipping work, this shit please. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word right here when it's time to be young? Will you put it down? I put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. I put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, pick an avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my ears and flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm something low. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from it. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from it. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling, or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from it. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from it. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling where we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that green love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from it. We're running, all night running.
Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. I'm ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm fly as a. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my phantom.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pummeled the Yankees 11-3. As of right now, the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Orioles are 2nd in the division. The Houston Astros grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they destroyed the Rays 12-3. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, while the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Tigers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 14-2. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Seattle Mariners broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Red Sox are leading the AL East. The Royals finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. In the standings, the Royals are leading the American League Central, while the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. As of today, the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are 3rd in the division. The A's completed the long 4-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. As of right now, the A's are leading the AL West, and the Angels are 4th in the division. The Chicago Cubs grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Rockies were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 2-0. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Rockies are atop the NL West. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. In the standings, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Braves are 2nd in the division. The Cincinnati Reds sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. Heading into the day, the Reds are atop the NL Central, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. Travis Shaw had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 12-4. In other news out of Milwaukee, starting pitcher Corbin Burns will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a bruised hand. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are 3rd in the division. Rich Hill got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 2-1. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. Jeff Samardzija got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, and the Giants are atop the division. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby with the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Ooh. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me 1,000. got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the ways up about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to
my boy,
crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. It's going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. It's going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. It's going down, it ain't no catching up in me.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn
The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Russell Hitchcock.